Hey, what's good, powerful people? This is the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David C. Henderson, and this is Midweek Motivation. All right, 4 years from now, you will get credit for changing your life, not the president. All right. So the Midweek Motivation is sponsored by DCH Merch. That's www.dchmerch.com. www.dchmerch.com. All right, so like I said, 4 years from now, right now, at the time of this recording, is 2024. We're a couple months out away from the election. 4 years from now, in 2028, everything that is improved in your life, if you got a better job, or you have worked your way up to a management position, or you got a raise on your job, or you moved on to a better job or something like that, you get the credit for that, not the president. You might say, oh, well, the president, they did this program and it made something happen and this and that. Yeah, but you still had to do what you had to do to qualify. You had to go to work. You had to do a good job. You had to produce results at your company so that you could get that raise, so you could get that management position. If you got in 4 years from now, if you got a degree and you graduated and you gone on to something bigger and better, you get the credit for that, not the president. You might say, oh, well, the president, they got this done or they got this program set in place. Yeah, but you had to take advantage of the program. It's millions and millions and millions of other people who don't take advantage of programs, all right? You still had to do it. The president can't just push a button and make everything better. It don't matter who the president is. You know what I'm saying? So you get credit for every 4 years making your life better. If in terms of your kids doing better in school, if you're a parent or if you're a student doing better in school, you got that 4.0, or you got that 3.5 or 3.0, or you got that, you know what I'm saying? You saw things improve academically. It's not because of the president. It's not even because of the governor. It's normally because either the parent did a better job, a tutor did a better job, a teacher did a better job, a principal did a better job, or a superintendent did a better job. That ain't even got nothing to do with the governor. That don't have nothing to do with the president. Our school system is doing a better job. The president ain't have nothing to do with that. It worked from the parent on up. You know what I'm saying? You get credit for being a better parent. The teachers get credit for being a better teacher. The principals, the administrators, the superintendent, they get credit for being better. You know what I'm saying? Had nothing to do with a politician. Even if a governor and your state legislator pass something, y'all still have to implement it the right way. It's still up to you as a person, the people at the local level. All right, if you buy a house and the interest rates have gone down, don't thank the president, thank the Fed chair. The chair of the Federal Reserve is the one who controls the interest rates, not the president. You talk about, oh, I got a great interest rate. Don't thank the president. President ain't have nothing to do with that. The president and the Fed chair are completely separate. It's been that way ever since the inflation back in the 70s and 80s. They had to separate it. Fed chair, you don't have to do nothing the president says. So inflation has nothing to do with the president. It has to do with the Fed chair and whatever they vote on. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving credit for the economy to the president. He ain't had nothing to do with that. It's the Fed chair. The Federal Reserve is the one doing all the work in controlling the economy. All right? So if you got a problem with the economy, talk to the Fed chair. Stop talking about the president. It had nothing to do with the president. Stock market got nothing to do with the president. Retail investors, big investors, the businesses that make the right decisions. I just saw a company last week made a bad decision and they stock dropped by $20 billion. That ain't have nothing to do with the president. That have nothing to do with the president. That was a business that made a bad decision, a Fortune 500 company, and they tanked $25 billion in one day. Meanwhile, another one made a good decision, went up $10 billion in one day. The stock market is not based on the president. Stop giving the president credit for the stock market. He ain't got nothing to do with that. He or she got nothing to do with that. All right, crime. If the crime rate goes down in your city, it may or may not even have nothing to do with the mayor, because it might have been after school programs and summer camps and all these different things that helped that 15-year-old when he was getting ready to go be a troublemaking 16-year-old get on the right path. And now instead of being out selling dope and committing crimes at 16, he's being a productive young man. He's going down the right path at 16 instead of the wrong path at 16. And the mayor don't even know his name. And he don't even care about the mayor. He care about that after school program, that coach, that summer camp program, that extracurricular program that got him on the right track. That 13, that 14, 15-year-old, that 16-year-old, that 17-year-old who was getting ready to go the wrong way, and that program got him back on the right way. And he would have been the one breaking in your house, committing crimes, doing all this stuff. All right. And last but not least, in terms of sports, all right, you are never going to see an athlete win a state championship and thank the governor because they voted for them. You're never going to see somebody win a national champion and say, well, if I hadn't voted for the president 4 years ago, I don't think I would have won. No, president ain't got nothing to do with that. You change your life every 4 years. 4 years from now, when your life is better, you get the credit for that, not the president. When you got a better job, when you started a business that's successful, when your kids did better in school, when you got a nicer house, you know what I'm saying? When you're able to budget your money and you've saved up and you've got your credit score higher, when you've been able to wait till the price is right or the interest rates are right to buy, and the crime rate is lower in your city because of the programs going on in your city, the abortion rates are lower in your city, the teen pregnancy rates are lower in your city, and your teams are winning state championships or national championships, it's not because of the president. It's because of you and the people around you. Y'all made everything better, and y'all are gonna be the ones making everything better for the next 4 years, not the president. I do hope the best person gets in there, somebody who's not a pathological liar, maybe somebody who's better equipped for it, who makes logical decisions. Either way, even if the pathological liar gets in there, 4 years from now, you will still be the one who made your life better. As long as the country doesn't blow up, you gonna be the one that makes everything better in the next 4 years. Stop focusing on the president. Yeah, we're gonna vote. Okay, cool. So what? At the end of the day, you change your life, not the president. This is the Midweek Motivation by the Power Living Purpose Podcast by David C. Henderson. Stay powerful, my friends. And album coming soon, Precedence Over Presidents. God bless.